Ooh, I had a good one.
Mine was kind of weak.
It's because it fell.
What fell?
Yours. Your bottle.
How do you know
You
mine
dropped
fell?
it.
Because I dropped it.
Alrighty.
Well, hey guys. So, welcome back to the podcast. This is our finale for 2014.
The only one I'm in. Woo!
No, you were
It's
in the first
second
one.
that you're in.
You were in the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
We were
our
in this
premiere.
exact position.
Actually, I think it was one chair over. But
No, he was here because I was here.
oh yeah, that's right. We had one other person. We had Jacob here too. I do
Yeah.
remember that.
Right there.
But yeah, so we did promise you a finale. It has taken forever. I mean, for us, it's 2 days from Christmas. For you guys watching this, it's...
You weren't supposed to tell him that. Just
But for you guys, it's probably... If you're watching it on the day of the premiere, it's only 1 day till Christmas, which means it's Christmas Eve. So, why don't we start off by... Does anyone have, like, any big, super fun, like, Christmas plans at all? I'll go first. I'm going to my parents right after church service tomorrow and spending most of the rest of the week there. And hanging out with my brothers and my parents.
I'm going to Milwaukee.
It's Milwaukee.
Everybody's like, oh, you're going to Milwaukee? And to me, it's like, yeah, I go to Milwaukee every month.
I am going to my in-laws.
Ooh, yeah.
Which is fun.
Now, is this your first Christmas with your in-laws?
Nope.
No?
Well, no, not technically.
Alright.
I'm going to my grandma's.
Sweet. Cool, so we're all spending time with family. That's the
Always and forever.
Woohoo! Alright, well, what else do we have? Oh, yeah. Top favorite games. I was going to say top 10, but I don't know. I personally don't have a list of 10 written down. I could probably come up with it off the top of my head, but I don't have a list written down. So let's start with
Philip.
Let's start with Philip. Philip, what are your top 10 favorite games?
Number 1, I'm going from 1 to 10. Number 1 is Lego Batman, a video game. Mostly because this was like the number 1 Lego game I was really hyped for, just because I love Batman. And number 2 is Batman Arkham Asylum. This is amazing just because it's Batman and you are Batman. You get to do whatever Batman does. Number 3 is Minecraft. Yeah.
That should be your
So-
number 1 favorite game, Philip. Come on.
Or number 10 if you're going from 1 first. Let's see. Number 4 is Battlefield 2. I had fun playing this with Casey. I think Alex.
I did.
Battlefield
have that
2?
one.
Yeah, that was with Alex and I.
And then number 5 is Bad Company 2. This is my first Battlefield game I actually owned. I had really fun times with this game with a lot of friends on PS3. Most are gone just because they don't play it anymore. Number 6 is Battlefield 4. It's fun. Used to glitch a lot, but not a lot anymore. Number 7 is Arkham Origins.
Arkham Origins.
Batman.
Oranges. Arkham Oranges.
Oranges. Not a lot to say about that. Number 8 is Star Wars Battlefront. And 2. They're kind of both the same. I can't really pick which one I like the most. Number 9 is Star Wars The Old Republic.
Number 10's your top game?
Yeah. And number 10 is Batman Arkham City.
That is a good one.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun finding all the
I have
Easter
that game.
eggs and
I think I've only
stuff.
played it like twice.
Yep.
Yeah, I beat it probably in 2 days, but that's because I literally spent 2 full days playing the game.
It took me like months, like almost a year to find everything in the game. Mostly because last time I played it was like 4 years ago maybe? No. 3 years maybe. And it was really hard. Like really hard to get through story mode. Harder than it should have took. Finally got it done, 100%.
Batman. Alright, Casey.
Yay! Mine aren't in any order, just because I don't really have a favorite game. But I can still go through my list. Well, one of my favorite games, all-time favorite games, is Counter-Strike Source. That is probably the game that I have the most hours on. Quite a
The
few.
game that you kicked my butt in.
Quite a few
Pro
hundred.
sniper.
Oh.
And then on my list, like I said, not in any order, would probably be GTA 5.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it's fun, and I go online with Philip. Did you have that on your top 10?
No.
Wow. Okay.
I had better
Spending
games.
time with me running around in an armored police vehicle.
Getting stuck and getting unstuck.
Okay. Another one is, I have to put it down even though I've tried it only once, but Artemis. Played that with Travis. That game is really fun. It's like a Star Trek ship simulator. It's really cool. And Alex was there too. That's right.
Yep. Come on, I was engineering, man. You would have
Yeah.
all died without me.
No, you all would have died without me. I was weapons.
Yeah, but I gave power to everything, like shields and stuff.
This is true.
Another game I gotta put it is Minecraft. And another one is Battlefield 3. I have Battlefield 4, but I've only played it once. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Gary's Mod. I have to have Gary's Mod on, because that's probably the game with the second most hours with Alex.
Oh yeah.
Where am I? Age of Empires 2 Conqueror's Edition. I wouldn't pick any other one besides that one. And I would go with the Portal series. I don't remember if I ever beat it.
I beat the first one, but I never beat the second one. And we started a campaign together, but we never finished it.
Okay, that's what I thought. And my 10th game is... I don't know, I didn't have one.
That's cool.
Because I didn't finish. But I'm pretty sure I could think of one before we finish.
Alex, you want to give us a list of games?
Yeah. I have a finished list, but I didn't have them in order of what I liked the
That's
best.
Number
Right.
10, Minecraft. That's it.
No, that's number
Usually-
one. Way to ruin it. You start from the bottom and then you go up.
Yeah, usually
You
number
ruined the
one.
big finale for my list.
Because
Still up.
nobody do that.
Yeah, nobody knew it all from the premiere when we made a big deal out of Alex being a Minecraft addict.
I could have put something else. You never know.
Oh, sure.
Pretty sure I know.
I could have put Ice Cream Man. Wait, no. What, Ice Cream versus Kids or something like that?
Paperboy on the NES.
No, it was some online arcade game, and you were an ice cream man, and then there'd be kids chasing you trying to steal your ice cream. So you'd have to shoot scoops of ice cream at them.
Flappy Bird.
Flappy.
I could have put that. Flappy Bird.
I used to be pretty addicted to that game, actually.
Alrighty. Now, for my list, after everybody interrupting me, okay, so my first five or my bottom five of my list are just gonna be out of order. I have StarCraft as my number 10, then Age of Empires with the Conqueror's expansion, and then Need for Speed Pro Street, Portal 2, and then is that 5? I think it is.
I don't know, I wasn't counting.
I don't know.
It was high.
Oh, then CSGO. Yep. And then my number 5 is Portal. Number 4, Gary's Mod. Number 3, Halo 3. Number 2, Counter-Strike Source. And then my all-time favorite. Everybody ruined it.
Ice Cream Man vs. Kids.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Can't get enough wheat.
Says the one whose farm makes 1,200 for every time you harvest it.
Hey, you need wheat.
Oh,
Get that beef and wool.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
When you get
Wheat
wheat,
equals beef.
yeah, because you feed the cows, and when the cows get wheat, they make babies,
They should.
and then you kill the babies for the beef.
You ever get a
But you wait
fiber
until they grow.
overload when you eat that much bread? It's a good thing they don't have you go to the bathroom in Minecraft.
Oh, that
Alex
would
would be there
so
all the
annoying.
time.
You would have the runs.
For the record, all I usually eat in Minecraft is beef.
When
I don't actually eat
Either
the
way,
wheat.
you would be riding that horse, and every time you come down, you just.
Oh man.
You should stick to the beef. Kind of beef, like ground beef.
Steak.
Oh, the steak.
Can you eat beans in that game?
Steak and beans.
You can have cocoa beans to make cookies.
That's different.
Yeah.
You usually don't get the runs from cookies, unless of course you're allergic to wheat.
And then that's just an issue all around. 'Cause then you pretty much get the runs from everything. Yeah. Okay, well, for my favorite games, I didn't actually write down a list, so this is all completely off the top of my head. I would have to say probably my top favorite game is Gary's Mod. I definitely have put the most amount of hours into that game.
Why haven't the four of us gotten together and played that yet?
Because my
don't
computer
know.
sucks.
My computer
And
sucks too, but I can probably
because
play.
We're all pretty busy.
Except me.
Well, yeah, that's true. We're
I
not
should
as
be
busy as
busy.
we once were.
I should be busy, but I'm not busy.
Yeah, I would have to say Gary's Mod. I'd have to say my next favorite is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I was a boss at that game.
I still am.
I haven't played him forever.
Boss.
Me
I have
either.
that copy. You better watch it. I'll make you come overnight and play it against me.
I
We
have
should all
Hot
play
Pursuit.
No, I have it on Xbox.
No one plays Xbox.
I do, jerk. I
Oh.
played Need for Speed Most Wanted a
You're
couple
gonna
days
have
ago.
rage comments if you say that. No one plays that.
All the rage.
Nobody plays Xbox.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about gaming on Linux because Microsoft ruins everything.
This is true.
You'll find out when they start making crappy updates to Minecraft.
They're making a story mode Minecraft. by
Yeah,
the
did
way.
you hear that?
That's a whole nother game, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It is a whole nother game, but they're
But
still
I
ruining
think-
the original.
I think aren't they still working with Mojang though?
Mojang.
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 No, it's
Mojang. That's what I
Mojang.
said.
It's
Mojang.
pronounced Mojang.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's Mojang.
it's
It's
Mojang.
Okay, whatever.
The J is a Y.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody call it Mojang.
Everybody calls
Everybody
it
calls it
Mojang.
Mojang.
Okay, whatever. I'll still say it the way I say it. Forever and
Everybody's
all of
different.
eternity.
We're all different, and we're all.
And everybody will
cool.
always make fun of me for it.
We
But
all
I'll be
live in
like,
America.
you know what? That's just the way I do it.
That's the way. He likes it.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Next would be Battlefield 3, which I have played with Casey a couple times.
Yep. We
Battlefield
played for like a whole day straight once.
That was fun. I was really, really like, my eyes were so dried out from staring at the screen at the end of that day.
Then my dog was like all hyper that night because all I did was sleep all day because nobody interacted with him.
Yeah. What else? I like Minecraft. I would have Minecraft on my list. I don't even know what number I'm on at this point. Probably 5.
Put a Halo in there.
I'll be honest. I never really got into the Halo series. Maybe it's because I
Halo
never.
3?
I never got into Halo
3.
either.
Like it never did much for me.
You just don't like Xbox console gaming.
No, let me rephrase that. Halo was I played Halo on the computer once.
That demo that you just skipped around on.
No, it was an actual game. It was decent. It would be a lot better if the graphics were better.
I think I played with
That
you
was
on
like the
Halo
original
once.
version, though.
What was?
The one we played on all the time. You got it on
That
your
was a
netbook.
demo. That was a
I
demo.
know. When did
I'm-
you get an actual Halo version?
I
Like the full
pirated
game?
it when I was a lot younger.
Oh,
Yeah, I owned Halo for 360 for a while, and I don't know. I just never got into it.
Halo 3.
Um,
I never played campaign. I suck at campaign. I just always play on the computer. Or the storyline against the computer.
I always played multiplayer.
Legendary is so hard.
I would have to say Artemis as well. That was a lot of fun. Like, that should be a weekly thing that we do. I'm just saying.
I wish I could play.
You should.
You can. I have it. You can have it.
It is, yes.
Except you can't play it by yourself.
Yeah, you have to play it with like a group of friends.
And you have to be with them when you play it.
You know what would be cool is if you were actually like in first person on the ship, and then if you ever wanted to do something with like your actual position, you just walk up to a certain console and then just press E, and then it's like the interaction screen.
Yeah, but the objective is just to make it seem like you're on the ship.
I know. I'm just saying it'd be more fun because sometimes there's periods of time when you're not doing anything. So you're just like sitting there, and that way you could just troll around the ship for a little bit. But then you need a lot better computer for it, I guess. So
I like the way that it is set up.
I guess we'll just have to make a real live model then.
I say we could always role play it more next time too. That's only 6 games. That's probably all I'm going. Oh, that's not true. Counter-Strike, Team Fortress 2, Portal,
Medic.
and the entire Half-Life series. So basically anything that's Valve has developed, I pretty much love them. I like Half-Life especially. Like, seriously, when is Half-Life 3 coming out? I want a
I
Half-Life
have no
3.
idea. I have.
The only Half-Life I've ever played is when we had Counter-Strike 1.6. You could switch over to Half-Life.
I've never.
The
played,
really old,
like-
super cheesy version.
I've never played Half-Life.
I want to, though. I just haven't.
So good. That's another game I've probably put a ton of hours into.
I just need a new computer. Once I have a new computer, then I'm going to get more interested in
No.
playing other games.
For Half-Life, you could play it on like an old XP computer and it would run fine.
For all
Well,
of
it
those,
depends which one that you're
basically
running.
every game that we just talked about, besides the newer ones, you can play on the computer I gave you.
True. But your computer gaming doesn't have Wi-Fi. And I'm all the way up in my room. Otherwise, I'd so do that.
Yeah.
So
Wi-Fi's
connect it to your laptop. Use your laptop as a hotspot.
I could. That seems like a
I've
lot
done
of
that
work.
before.
I already have a lot of stuff plugged in. to
I
the
do
outlet
it
that
all
I'm
the
using.
time.
And know what happens? The the headset that I bought from Casey, my fridge is doing some weird thing where every time it like shuts off or something like that, I can hear it and it makes a noise, and then it glitches out.
I never
Either my
sold you
speaker-
a headset.
No, I bought from Baron. Did I say you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said Casey.
Oh, I meant Baron. Anyways, and I noticed my speakers make like this popping noise, but when I plug in the headset shuts off, and I have to re-plug it in, and then depending on what I'm playing, I have to restart it.
Sounds like
And that
something.
happens like every half hour.
That sounds like a ton of work.
It sounds like something's not grounded properly. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like there's an electrical problem somewhere.
Well, it's with the fridge. I know it's with the fridge because every time it makes a noise.
Right,
Which is it running its cycle, pretty much.
Right, but it's probably drawing when it's drawing power because it'll draw more power than anything else. It's messing with the electrical, and it sounds like it's not grounded properly. I don't know. I'd have to tear it apart and look at it.
Oh, it is an old fridge. It's a tiny mini fridge. I could always just plug it into another outlet. Which I could. I just need an extension cord for it.
Yeah, I just had to change outlets for my TV at home because I realized that 2 of the 3 outlets in my room aren't grounded, which I was told when I moved into that room, but I forgot. And whenever you turn the fan on in the bathroom, it turns the TV like off and back on in my bedroom. It's like, this isn't good. I need to change outlets. So now I have an extension cord running from one end of my room to the other.
Plugged into a power strip, plugged into a power strip, plugged into a power strip.
Which is plugged into another extension cord that's plugged into another power strip. No, I'm just
Finally
kidding.
plugged into a wall.
All right. Well, Philip, I know you had some news to share with us. So have at it, buddy.
Well, this is for the Justice League movie that's coming up. I just got some cast names for superheroes, and let's see. Where are we gonna start? Well, we all know Ben Affleck is going to be Batman now. And Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and Ray Fisher as Cyborg. This is,
I don't know who any of those people are.
Neither do I, but
Besides
well,
Ben
Ben
Affleck.
Affleck I know from
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Well, they're using the same one that they used Man of Steel for Superman. At least I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, same Superman. And that's the confirmed characters. And for Suicide Squad, this is mainly rumors, but most of this is true. Jared Leto as the Joker, and Will Smith as Deadshot.
I really like Will Smith.
Yeah, I do too, but
Yeah, he's pretty
he
much
looks like a
awesome.
Deadshot, but I don't know if he can be Deadshot.
I don't know. He's got a pretty diverse range of acting skills.
Mhm.
I mean, he was really action and serious in iRobot, but then I don't know if anyone's seen him in what's the name of the movie where he goes and he sets up couples and everything.
Hitch.
Yeah,
I saw that.
that's a totally opposite role.
Oh, that movie.
He's pretty good at it. I haven't seen that movie in a while, but
Margot
I hope-
Robbie as Harley Quinn. Jai Country Court.
These people are gonna
Courtney?
come find you for butchering your names.
I know. I'm so sorry. As Captain Boomerang, and can you say this word, please? Name. Cara
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Delevingne
That's
as
what we're gonna go
What
with.
are you doing?
as Enchantress. And that is for Suicide Squad.
That'll be pretty fun to see too.
And I really got into Suicide Squad. Just as a guess, but
Yeah, I didn't really either.
I did see the animated movie that came out whenever that was this year. That's it. There is some news about the new Daredevil TV show. He's going to be wearing black.
What?
Not
Barf.
not red and yellow.
barf. As long as the eyes are red, I'll be okay.
I mean, if you look up his
What?
costume,
I missed something.
he has like a what?
I didn't hear it.
Inside joke.
I guess.
Oh boy.
What's laughing about?
Anyway, his mask, it's like he has like something tied. You don't see like a knot back there, but it looks like he tied something, and all you see is like right here on his face, and then the rest is like a black suit, black pants. It doesn't
That's
look like a
weird.
Daredevil suit. I mean, the picture is dark.
Oh, sorry. Okay. What were you
it up.
saying there, Philip?
I've got balls of steel.
Whoa, dude.
Okay. What were you saying?
Before Duke Nukem interrupted me, just look up the picture of Daredevil and just put down the comments below if you want to, if you like the costume or not.
Yeah, and if you don't like the costume, that's cool because I'm not liking the. I mean, I haven't seen it, but.
Whoa, what's your language?
Whoa, dude.
Okay, sorry.
Alex, I know I put Minecraft at number 3, but seriously, you don't have to go all out like that.
Well, I think it's time for that moment. Not that one.
Oh, okay.
What's the moment?
Guys, we get to premiere our short film.
Yay!
It's been a long time coming considering.
Oh, yeah!
Well, we filmed the short film the same day that we filmed the premiere for the podcast. We literally finished the podcast, realized the weather was decent, and went and filmed the short film. And then it's taken that long for it to be edited and everything, mostly because I just took forever.
You're a busy man.
That's the honest reason. It just took forever.
Life.
Sorry.
Like a boss.
I think I found a new toy.
So, starring Philip Saffold, this guy, Casey Weed, that guy.
That's me.
Alex Wecker. Alex Weckerly.
Drum roll,
that
please.
And Jacob Saffold, who
Which
is
is
not here.
Over there about... No, more like over there.
Wait, do you even ever like really even see his face during the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of.
Wait, oh,
And
that's
that
right,
very
because he
last
got up.
scene.
Yeah.
But
spoil it.
alright, anyway. Here we go, guys. Here is the premiere of Defiant.
I like turtles.
Where's that money sit? Where's that 10 Huh? Where is it? Where is it? Huh? I'm teaching you fellow listen. Huh? Where's the money? What do you want?
Alright, guys, that was our short film. Yeah.
Like a
Did you
boss.
like it?
Yeah, seriously, if you guys liked it or didn't like it, I mean, I guess I can take constructive criticism.
No, if you didn't like it, keep your mouth shut.
I'm
don't
sorry.
listen to Alex. If
I'm
you didn't like it, I want to hear your
So
comments.
sorry about my
punch.
Unless it's just like, I didn't like it because I didn't like it.
And then I'll still hear your comments. I just won't respond to them. But anyway, yeah, that was our short film. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of talk about our experience with it. We don't have really much in the way of behind the scenes footage, but especially because it was kind of like last minute, because we weren't planning on shooting it that day. Well, we were, but then we did this. And anyway, long story short, we're gonna talk about the short film. So let's go ahead and what was everyone's favorite experience with doing the short film? Starting with Casey, because we know he
Almost stabbing Philip.
Almost stabbing.
I was gonna say, like, stopping you with the knife.
Punching me in the
Yeah.
face.
I should have given you that.
Yeah.
I'm throwing
Too
you
bad.
I know, I
sad.
was really worried about that scene, because I'm like, what if Casey accidentally, like, trips or something and stabs Philip?
Then we'll blame it all on Alex.
Agreed. I think that was in the non-existent contract.
Mostly because you were in the background in the
Yeah.
one scene. Oh, you stabbed him.
Okay, so Alex has some behind-the-scenes footage that you may someday get to see. But yeah, I think my favorite experience was just the whole thing in general. Like, it was definitely a new experience for me because I'd never written and directed a short film before. Like, I've written plenty of short films, but I never actually had one filmed and, actually directed it and everything. And I never had people to work with before either. I mean, that was really awesome, getting to work together as a team. And it was definitely very improvised because the location that we used wasn't the original location that I had in mind when we filmed it. So a lot of stuff was actually improvised too, which was really cool.
That's how me and Casey roll. On the fly, right, Casey?
On the fly.
A lot of times, yes.
But like, that was a lot of fun. I would have to say the most fun thing was watching Philip and Casey fight each other.
Because some people aren't coordinated.
Sorry, I didn't want to hurt you.
Don't worry about hurting me. I've hurt you plenty of other times, like chucking you in that huge hole that's in the middle of your property.
Playing sumo with the pillows, making me fall backwards. Jumping on top of the pillows from the couch, smashing against the floor.
Usually I was the one smashing against the floor.
Yeah, but I did it once and it really hurt. I smashed my elbow.
And I was the person that just sat there and be like, okay.
You were never there.
Sometimes, yeah. Like
I
once or
don't-
twice.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
Well, maybe not the same situation. It's not like you haven't done that only one time in your life.
Well, we're talking about I've only done that once.
Never mind. Okay.
I know what he's talking about.
I'm thinking about when we were going over the couch and doing flips, and there was this huge pile of pillows, and we'd land on top of the pillows after doing
We
something
didn't-
crazy over the couch.
Yeah, I've done that multiple times, but not to the extreme that we did it.
No. Do we have a video of that?
We do. We'll keep that in a private setting.
So, if there was one thing that you could do differently next time, what would it be, if anything? And this is open to everyone. It's not just directed at Casey, even though I'm staring at Casey.
Not leaving the props were they in bad places.
Remembering all of the audio equipment.
Yeah, that'd be nice too, I guess.
I think going over choreography more
Yeah, definitely.
and having a complete planned out for move fighting scene.
Yeah.
I would have to go with Alex.
Yeah, our fight choreography definitely could have been probably more well done. I know we were also fighting time with the weather and everything too, because we weren't sure if
Yeah.
all of a sudden it was just gonna start
Downpouring.
yeah, it was gonna downpour snow.
And we didn't really have a date
It
where
was
we
more
could all
rain
get it back
then,
together
wasn't
and
it?
do it again either. We had to get done that day.
Yeah, because that day was one of the last days that we were all four together, because Alex started a new job, I was starting a new job, Alex worked nights, I worked days. Alex just hasn't been around lately.
Yeah, I was gone. I haven't been only to the podcast because of work, which I no longer work at.
So, but yeah, I would definitely say fight choreography, and I think I probably would have planned the scenes themselves out a little bit better. If you watch the short, you can kind of see there's one scene where Philip and Alex, or not Philip, but Jacob and Alex are just missing in the background altogether.
No one would have ever noticed if you wouldn't have said anything.
It was
Yes,
really
they would've.
obvious.
It was super obvious.
I wouldn't have noticed if anybody wouldn't have said anything. I was just paying attention what the main focus of the scene was that.
But it was definitely a fun experience, and I'm looking forward to our future projects. I know we have a couple different projects lined up for after the first of the year. I've just started making a production schedule of projects that I want to do and everything, and I think that'll be really cool. I've started watching a lot of Corridor Digital's behind the scenes stuff, because they actually go through how they did certain scenes and everything really well. That, and they're really cool. If you send them a tweet, they will respond and answer any questions that you have, which is really sweet. I remember when I didn't know these guys, but I used to be on these forums for visual effects software, and they were too, and it was kind of cool being able to reconnect a little bit and actually have them be willing to answer questions like, hey, we're looking to do our next project, and how would you do this? And they'll take the time to respond to you, which is pretty sweet. And their videos are really, really like intuitive and really informative. Like, they break down everything from how they do post-production work to actually being in the middle of shooting. They'll stop and they're like, okay, this is how we do this scene. So it's pretty cool. I would definitely recommend checking out Corridor Digital, Rocket Jump, Node. They're all kind of the same group, kind of like us. Like, we're technically 3 different groups, but we all work together all the time.
Unity.
All the unity.
Trinity. Mean square. Rectangle.
This was our first video that we did, so all those mistakes, we know they're there, and we will accept all your rage comments about he sucks at punching. I
It
know.
wasn't too bad because you couldn't like see like a huge gap where you're not actually hitting the person.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
like
there was
this.
one point
Yeah,
where,
It
where
was
Philip,
a-
I
it was like-
moved like I got punched, but I didn't get punched.
Yeah, that's true. When he's like being pushed up against the garbage cans,
Wow.
Philip's just like rage punching him, and then he stops in case he just keeps going.
I
Yeah.
had my eyes closed.
We'll just say Philip can move objects with his mind, and he was just shaking.
Yeah.
This is true.
Telepathy, that's what I was
I have
saying,
the
right?
force.
Well, he can catch bullets, so
This is true.
He was moving so fast you couldn't see him. We'll just go with that.
That's another thing. For as far as the scene of Philip catching the bullet, it actually was planned to look a lot cooler than it did. Unfortunately, I did not plan that shot very well and didn't get like the right angles from the right distances, and it just ended up not working out. And unfortunately, we couldn't just go out and refilm it because 1, time, 2, it's really cold out, and I just don't like filming out in the cold. And 3, because there was snow on the ground where there wasn't before. So if we went to refilm that one scene, we actually would have had to refilm the entire short. I mean, there was a couple other options that we could have pursued, but because it already had taken so long to edit everything, I just decided that, hey, we'll save this cool scene for another project and do it right next time. Or do it better, I guess. There's really no wrong way of doing stuff. There's just different ways as far as filmmaking goes, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's our short film. Like, definitely leave us your comments, good or bad. We'll listen, probably respond. Someone will anyway. Yeah. And I would imagine our next project, well, we'll start filming our next project sometime in January. And it should only be about not even a full day's worth of shooting for it. Maybe a full day's. And it won't take as long to edit either. So we'll definitely have our next project up for you pretty soon here. If you want to see the short or share it with your friends, you can actually share it outside of this video. It's also available on our YouTube page. If you go check us out, you'll be able to see a video that's separate with the short film. Yeah, so one other thing about the short. Casey,
yesy.
all-time favorite short film that you've ever seen?
Wow.
No pressure.
All-time favorite short. Oh, there's so many of them.
All-time favorites are really hard.
Yeah.
Okay, how about just
Go.
like one of your favorites?
Okay. One of my favorites would be either Flower Warfare, because that was just interesting and weird. That was by Freddie Wong. And I'd have to say
Rocket jump. Rocket jump.
Rocket Jump isn't a video.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Well, it is, but
I
that's
don't know
not
if
my
that's the
favorite
title.
Wow.
It is the title.
Yeah.
I like that one. I thought it was pretty interesting.
What does he do in it?
He uses a rocket launcher to jump up higher so he can take out the guy in the turret.
Or first person
Team Fortress
aimbot.
2 style?
Nice. Probably. I've seen that, but I don't remember it. All right, Alex. Is Rocket Jump one of your favorite shorts?
I guess. I don't know. I can't think of any at the current moment. That's the only one I can really think of.
Okay. We'll go with rocket jump. Philip, one of your favorite shorts.
Probably one that I did with Casey a long time ago. Do the do.
Do the do. That one's out there. It's just not on YouTube. It's actually it was uploaded to Facebook.
Oh, okay. Actually, I think I watched that one.
It's really old.
My voice is so high.
I thought maybe you were gonna say. I did a short with another studio called. I think it's called Workhorse Media. I did a short with them. It's actually on. I think it's on mine and Alex's YouTube channel.
I think so.
Now I'm gonna look, because now I'm curious.
Oh, the one we had to diffuse the biome?
Yeah, but I don't remember what it was called off the top of my head. Let's see.
Oh, I just thought of it.
Pulling it up.
I think it is on there.
Yeah, it is. It's called Bomb Squad.
Bomb Squad.
Okay. I've seen that one before.
Yeah,
That was a pretty good
I've
one.
seen it
We actually filmed 2 of them, but we never got to complete the first one. It's out there too, actually. The second one is.
I changed my.
It's only viewable if you have the link.
Well, for these different shorts, we'll definitely put the links in the video. Is the whole annotations thing, because that's what we do. Okay. You said you changed your mind.
Yeah, that was one of the ones we did where we made it rain Mountain Dew. I think that was pretty awesome. Even though it was a little cheesy, I still thought it was pretty epic.
Or Perfect Land Party.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
That's our most viewed one.
And then our trailer for it is only like a second long. Just
You've seen this, haven't you, Philip?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good.
Mountain Dew.
Which, those were all legitimate cans. They were all Mountain Dew cans drank by either me or him.
Probably mostly me. I was saving them up for quite a while.
Not that day.
Yes, all that day.
I'm pretty sure we wouldn't
I don't
be here.
think. Yeah, I was gonna say I would not be alive right now.
In a
Alrighty.
coma, plagued by crap.
Well, I would have to say my favorite short, as of recently, I've been watching a lot of them, so it's hard to pick one. Would be the video that actually Corridor Digital just came out with. I can't remember the exact name, but they will link it. But it's basically 2 scientist guys with portal, or the portal gun, and they're like competing to see who can do the best basketball shot with the portal gun.
Nice.
It's really funny, and it's really cool because you can watch it in 4K. They filmed it with their Red Scarlet, I believe, and they actually uploaded the 4K version to YouTube. So it's pretty sweet. Definitely check it out.
You shouldn't have
Of
gotten a
course.
text. Okay.
Yeah, but that is unfortunately all the time that we have for the podcast. This is our last one for the year, guys. So we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a
And a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Time.
Happy end of the year.
See you all next year.
Yeah, pretty much.
See ya.
On behalf of AC13, Game Tutors, and G8 Studios, we'll see you guys on the other side.
Bye.